stuff. So welcome back. If you are joining me, let me make sure the comments are on. If you're joining me, say hi. Let me know where you're from. Let me know when you're popping on. I'm sure everyone's excited. The weekend is here. I know I am. And this is the first weekend in a while that I actually am going to have some free time to myself. Hey, Sage. I'm going to be using your awesome pattern from last night. It was so awesome. So you did a great job. It was really, really, really the best. So this is the first weekend in a long time that I'm actually going to have some time to do things that I like to do instead of just things that kind of you have to do and then fitting in the things that you like to do. Hi, Heather. Hi, Mary. Hi, Sarah. Okay, so we're going to get started. My name is Cheryl McCartney. I am an independent designer with Chalk Couture. I've been with them for over 2 years. I absolutely love it. Thanks, Sage. Hi, Anne. Anne, your package, I just packaged it up and it's going out tomorrow. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, so when you pop on, go ahead and sprinkle the video, which means to S-H-A-R-E. Hey, Vanessa. And what we're going to do is if we get up to 50 viewers, let me just find where I put that. We will put 10 names in. Hey, Mary. And then we'll pick somebody out for Happy Mail. If we get it to 100, we'll put 10 more in, 150, 10 more. If we get up that high, so that's how that'll work. All right. So just go ahead and share and we will get started. And let me know where you're from. If you're new, just put new in the comments, and that helps me a little bit because if I know there's a bunch of people who regularly come on and watch, they know exactly how Chalk Couture works, and some of them even have the products at home. Some people who are watching are designers, so they kind of know how the Chalk Couture products work. So if you tell me that you're new, then that helps me because I can kind of let you know more in depth what I'm doing and everything. Thank you for sprinkling, Anne. I am feeling better, Anne. I just have a slight bit of congestion left, but it's like hanging on. I don't know why, but I am feeling so much better. That's why one of the reasons why I'm so looking forward to this weekend, because I just feel like I can do fun stuff this weekend. So I'm looking forward to that, actually. All right, so we're gonna get started. If you just popped on and you didn't hear me mention, I am doing a design that was inspired by Sage Roberts. She is one of the designers on our team, one of our teams. And we have this new thing in our designer group. So if you're a designer, you're able to get into this group. We have this new program where once a month, a designer is going to come on and showcase their designs, how they go about coming up with concepts for their designs, and just how they make their designs, and they actually will craft or chalk a project right in front of us. So that is a brand new thing in our Chalk Couture group, and it's only for designers. So I was inspired last night, and here I am making the design that she inspired me to make. Okay, so let's get started. Now, part of this design is going to be using a transfer that is no longer in stock, and I'm sorry about that. It's just that this was such a cute design, I had to make it. But this stand right here is from the transfer that You're the Sweetest. So if you have that, then you already have this, and you're able to make this project with me. Hi, Sharon from Alberta, Canada. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm just using it right here on my Sylvie black frame white chalkboard. So we do have this one. It's a white chalkboard as opposed to the black. It works exactly the same way, but it's sometimes nice to have a white background instead of a black one, because you can, a lot of times when you're using a black background, hey Karen, you can't use black because you won't see it. So that's why I like sometimes using a white background, and that's what I chose for this one. So let's get started. Again, this is from the transfer You Are the Sweetest, and really this is actually the cake stand, because it's actually this design has a cake in it. So we're just using the cake stand part. And I'm just going to put it on my chalkboard. And this Sylvie chalkboard you can purchase right in my online store. And it's 9 by 12. All right. And our transfers are silk screen adhesive back reusable transfers in case anybody is new. Right now I'm standing up because I can get a better view as far as making sure it is even when I'm standing. All right, so I will show you guys. I didn't do very much, I just laid it down, but I'll show you guys anyway. You wanna make sure all the air bubbles are out. I like to take a squeegee and do that. Hi, Anne-Marie. And just go like that right over. And a lot of times when I do this, it didn't look like there was an air bubble, but I can hear that I'm still getting some out. So even if you don't think there's air bubbles, this is a good habit to get into, all right? So here it is. I'm just gonna get ready to put it on. I'm putting it over to the right a little. Did I flip myself around? Like, can you guys read this or do I have to flip myself around? I think I need to flip. Hold on 1 second. Okay, flipped, right? You can read my shirt now, it says Chalk Couture. I think it flipped. Okay, so we're gonna do the base of the, well, it's gonna be a birdhouse stand, but we're gonna make it a birdhouse stand. It was a cake stand. And we're gonna do that in black, so we're just gonna get that out. Karen, what? You can't, it's still not right? Hold on. Okay, is it right? Somebody give me a thumbs up if it's written right. You can see me. It did not flip? Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna take the black, put a little bit right on my squeegee, and just put it right over the silk screen, transfer right over the part that has the silk screen, and picking up any excess, putting it right back into the jar because you want to save as much paste as possible. You never want to waste your paste. And I do see an air bubble, but I think it's going to be okay. Hi, Candace. Okay. Hopefully the air bubble did not. All right, it's good. It did not pick up. Okay, so let me just show you guys really quick. So there's our birdhouse stand, which is really a cake stand. Okay, so let me dry this really quick so we can move on. I just want to make sure it's, before I put the other layer on, it's totally dry. Hi, Peggy. So what's everybody's plans for this weekend? Pop them in the comments. Let me know what you guys are doing. Oh, and I know we went over this already, but I just got done binge watching all last weekend, the whole series of Bates Motel. I was totally hooked. And it's always a letdown when I end the series because I'm so hooked on it and I'm like, okay, now I need a new one. And if you are looking for a particular transfer and I don't have it, then I could post it in our groups to see if anybody has it, and then I could buy it off a designer at their designer price, because designers share, they could sell transfers to one another as long as it's at designer price. All right, Karen, you're gonna be chalking. We're almost up to 50, we're at 48. Heather, Nicole, what are you looking for? Which one? The love gives us a fairy tale. The love? I know we have one that has fairy tale, but I don't know if it says exactly that. Is it a Chalk Couture one? Are you sure? Hi, Diane. All right, so if we get up to 50, we're down to 40. So keep sharing, guys. All right, this is dry now, and I'm going to put our house on, which is going to be, remember I showed you on Wednesday that this house is called House Patterns. This is coming out in February 3rd. It goes on sale. So when that goes on sale, if anybody wants to pick this up, House Patterns, there's a whole bunch of houses like this that are in this pattern. And I showed you the house cutout set we got when we were at Leadership. So they're perfect to put on that. But as you can see, I'm doing the house pattern on a chalkboard. So it doesn't always have to be put on the houses. Yay, you're gonna be crafting and organizing craft room. I love organizing my craft room. I did a lot of that last weekend too while I was sick, because I was like in no shape for this face to go on a live. So I was behind the scenes working my butt off getting this craft room in shape. Hey Kim. All right, so now I'm just gonna take the house pattern and I'm gonna put it right over top of, like, the house is sitting on the cake or the stand. Just make sure that's even so you can see. So it's kind of like just holding it up. Okay, and again, we want to make sure there's no air bubbles. Okay, Heather, send me a picture and I might be able to find it for you. All right. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, I'm gonna do the house in the storm right here. So let me open it, make sure it's the right consistency. I have to add a little water. And you'll know when you're chalking, especially if you've been chalking for a while, when you need to add a little water to your paste. And I believe everybody likes their paste maybe a different consistency. Some people like it a little drier, some people like it a little bit more runny. So it would be so cute if there was a bird on it first. Well, I'm gonna put a bird. I'm gonna chalk a bird, Anne. So that's coming up. But we do have some embellishments I'm gonna put on this too. Okay, let's see. So let's chalk the birdhouse in the storm. Let me grab a new squeegee. I like to have several squeegees nearby so I don't have to worry about washing them in between. That is really, saves a lot of time and a lot of hassle. And honestly, your squeegees will never die. Unless you lose them, these things will not self-destruct. They will last forever. They don't wear down, in other words. Okay, so I'm picking up the excess, putting it right back in the jar. And then I'm gonna lift it up and I will show you guys. All right, looks awesome. Here we go. Okay, so that's so cute, isn't it? Now, the one that Sage did yesterday, she actually kind of distressed the birdhouse a little bit. I'm not going to do that on this one because I feel like I don't want to ruin it, put it that way. But it looked really awesome the way she did it. Hi, Tina. Okay. All right, now we are going to put some embellishments on the house, but before we do that, I want to let it dry. So we're going to use this transfer. This also comes in the house pattern transfer called, it says Home Sweet Home. Obviously, you can see that. And let's see. Hi, Diane. So I'm going to do, what color did I say I was going to do this in? I think I'm doing this in black. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of line up. First, we're gonna do home. And what's really awesome is when you have an edge on your transfer, just lining it up, obviously, you guys probably know this already, will be perfect to make sure it's straight. Hi, Amanda. All right, so now I'm gonna grab my multi-tool, and the reason I'm doing that is because the word home is all I wanna get, so I don't want it to go on the word sweet, and this will give me more control. Okay, so let's do that. I'm also going to pick this up, and we're not going to do the words as it's laid out here, one underneath each other. We're gonna do it all in a line, a vertical line. Hi, Elena. Okay, so now we got home there. All right, let me just dry it really quick because I'm going to be kind of close. Okay, and now what Sage did yesterday is she's so clever. Instead of putting sweet, she put tweet, home tweet home, because it's a birdhouse. Isn't that awesome? I was just like, oh my God, that's perfect. So I laid down the entire thing. Let me just try this really quick again. Come on guys, we can get up to 50. If you guys sprinkle the love, we're at 38. We're kind of dropping some, Okay, so I'm only going to chalk the word wheat, W-E-E-T right now, and then I'm going to dry it, then go back and put the S or the T that is at the end of my word in the beginning of the word to spell tweet. Now, if this design or just this saying alone or this birdhouse, whatever, doesn't make you want to get this pattern, I don't know what will. It's so awesome. Okay, so now we just have home wheat, but we have to put the S or the other T in front of it. Oh, Elena, you can go back and watch it. Hi, Deborah. So if anybody's interested in doing what I'm doing, which is basically having fun crafting and making beautiful designs and getting the products at a discount and selling them and helping other people create beautiful designs, just put join in the comments. I would love to get you started on your own business or hardcore hobbyist if that's what you wish. And I will give you all the information on how everything you need to know. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put that T. I'm just gonna chalk the T. So I'm back to my multi-tool because like I said before, it gives me more control. Thank you, Heather. I need a little bit more on there. Okay, so here it is. I did get my T's a little bit down. I need to redo that because I'm not going to be happy with that. So just bear with me 1 second. And this is the beauty of Chalk Couture is that you can, if you're careful, just take out that one T and re-put it on. Actually, I think I need a wet wipe. You can just take off the one area that you want. You just want to be careful, and then you can just redo it. And if you're just never seen these products before, when I want to redesign on this chalkboard, I'm not sure when that would be, but for a different season or something, I just wipe the whole thing down with water, paper towel, or board eraser, and it comes right off. This wire transfer right here, it's called House Patterns. It's not in the catalog yet. It's coming out on February 3rd. It's the first time it's going to be available for sale. So I am taking pre-orders. If you're in my VIP group, I'm going to be posting tonight about getting pre-orders for the catalog. So you just have to, I'll have I'll put in there when you have to have them in by, because I want to place all of the orders on the first day that it's out, so I can, of course, get them as soon as possible. And then I ship them out to you as soon as I get them. And I always ship priority mail, so you have them in 2 to 3 days. All right, so we're at 41, guys. I know we can do it. Come on, guys. All right. So look, it's totally gone. Now we got to do it again. And I just want to wipe this a little bit because I want to make sure that I get nice coverage. So if you are needing to use a transfer again, a little part of it, and you don't have really time to do, or you don't really want to wash the whole transfer just yet. I mean, this happens to be a small transfer, so there really wouldn't be any trouble going and washing this whole thing. But this is just to show you that you can take a wet one, or a Clorox wipe, a Lysol wipe, a wet one, whatever, and clean off your transfer like this, and it's fine doing that. All right, I just want to make sure I got all of the black piece off, so I'm not putting it back on my board. The boards are, yes, the boards are reusable. So what's really awesome about that is a lot of times people will have things up in their house for a special season and whatnot. And, you know, what do you do with all those pictures? You always have to take them off and put them away in storage when you want to decorate for a different holiday or something. This is perfect. You just take off your current design and put down the new one. I want to make sure I'm even. Let me turn it this way. I think that would be easier. All right, I think that's good. But if not, we're gonna stick with it this time. Hi, Trisha. All right, here we go. I love this multi-tool, it's so perfect. And this side right here with the curved side is so you can clean your jars and get underneath the lip of the jar. Okay, that's good. So now we got home tweet, and now we're just gonna take this again and use the other home on the bottom and put that right next to it. Actually, I'm gonna use the one on top because if I put it against the the top like I did the other one, then I'll know it's going to be definitely even. Okay. Oh, Karen, you didn't know that? Yes, that's what that side is for. Have you used that side on anything? Maybe you have a new invention for it. All right, let me just get a... Let me just get a Q-tip so I can get this up right here. Oh, okay. No, I need the different Q-tips. These are actually, I can't use these regular Q-tips that are like round. I prefer these that have the pointed edge right there, and it makes it getting up the errors on your designs so much better because you can really get into exactly where you need to be. All right. All right, I will fix that in a bit. Okay, so that's good. So now we have home sweet home, and we have the birdhouse, and everything should be dry now on the birdhouse. So we're gonna go on and finish that. I think we will put let's put a square window up top. So let's fuzz that. This is a new piece of this transfer that I've never used. So grab your fuzzing cloth and fuzz it. And then we will put this up a little bit, like maybe right about there. And I think I'll use the multi-tool again for this. 42. If we get up to 50, if you guys see that we're up to 50, let me know. Somebody tell me. Okay, so now we have our little house, a little window. And what else was I gonna do? Like put a heart on here. Where should we put the heart, guys? I just want to add a little bit of color. So a heart comes with this pattern too. How about right here in the base? Should I put it right here in the base right there? I think that it's like a nice decoration on the stand. And we'll do that in pink. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, this paste looks good. I don't have to add anything on the base. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. You can even cut your squeegee. So if you have a big squeegee and you want to make a small one, it's pretty simple just to do that. And I just dropped pink chalk paste on my black base down on the bottom where I didn't want to. Thank you, Stephanie. So what a decision. So Karen, do you know that we have now 2 hubs? So we have a new hub in Georgia. So for people on the East Coast, we should be getting, I don't think you're on the East Coast. But anybody who's on the East Coast should be getting it sooner. Hi Pam from Nebraska. So there we go, that's it so far. Now we've got the bird, we're gonna put the bird on, and I think we're gonna do the bird in, you know what, I forgot I wanted to do the window in this color, but we'll do the bird in that color. I just have to mix it up. This is a brand new thing of chalk paste, so when you see it like, oops, a little bit came out. When you see it looking like that, it's normal. That's just the natural pigments in it. So just stir that up. Well, where are you? Right in between? There's a hub in Utah and there's a hub now in Georgia. So are you like right in between? I'm not sure which one yours would come out of. Oh yeah, Elena, because it is so easy. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I don't stress about chalking, because of the fact that you can just fix it. And now I'm gonna do you wanna do the bird in yellow? Okay. Let's see. And you guys can see I'm in my PJs. I'm getting comfortable for the evening. Hi Tasha. So we have the bright yellow or the lighter, softer yellow? Yellow. What color yellow? What's your name? I'm thinking the lighter one, the softer one on the bottom. How about that? Okay, we'll go with the softer. And then we have some embellishments that we're going to put on. All right, well, we got the yellow, the deeper for the pop, lighter. Okay, it looks like most people are saying softer, lighter. This needs a little bit of water. Okay. Like usually that's how I am. Like if I had like a darker pink heart, I would have done the dark, but usually I like to stick with pastels if the most of the colors I'm using are light. But maybe I should stop doing that, and because maybe that's a box that I'm in and I need to venture outside of that box. Okay, so we'll put the bird in yellow and let's lift him up. I know you can't really see that well on there, but it is, he is on there. We're gonna put a little eye on him too. So I need like a pencil. So anytime you can just get any little tip, it doesn't actually have to be a pencil, just dip it in your black and then just dip it where you want, where the eye would be. And that's it. Oh yeah, maybe it will, but I think this was in stock. I'll check the product list to see if it's coming back. Okay, so now for embellishments, I did pre-make this little kind of like bow thing to put at the top. And I don't know how I'm gonna like this, but I thought, because you know how birds make their nests, I thought I would just take a little bit, this is from like the Easter baskets from last year, and put like this right here, because you know how they take material and they make this stuff for their nest? Hi, Beth. Okay, so let's put that on. I'm just gonna put it on with glue dots. When you use glue dots to put your things on, you can take them off. So that's one of the good things about using the glue dots, because if you put real hot glue, it might come off, but then it might also pull off some of that chalkboard. And my raffia was not accessible, so that's what I thought about first, and then that. All right, these glue dots are really like sticky. Yeah, right? That they take anything furry. They love fur. This is like gold to them, this fur stuff. Okay, so let me just fix this really quick. All right, here we go. I'm not sure if I like these hanging down, so I may make it so they are not. And so if I did, that's what they would look like. So I think I like that better. It's cleaner. And that's it. But here's the close-up of the fur. It just adds a little bit of dimension when you do that. All right, so that's the project for today. I will post a picture in this, or little pieces of twigs. That would be awesome too. You know what the thing is, I was at work all day and I know I wanted to come on live, so it's like I had to get whatever I had on hand and get it together. So maybe tomorrow I can do something more ingenious. Thank you, Karen. Okay guys, so that's it for tonight. I am gonna come on this weekend. I promise. I don't think I'm gonna be getting sick, and I don't think anything's gonna get in the way. So I appreciate you joining me. Again, if you're interested in becoming a designer, just put join in the comments and I will send you information. If you're interested in becoming part of my Club Couture, that is where you can sign up and get a transfer sent to you every month and 3 coordinating paste packets for $19.99. Just put club in the comments and I will send you information on that as well. Okay, thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Okay guys, Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.